Yeah. I don't even know what these noises are anymore. Whenever people want to start chatting. Come on. Where is everybody? Minute and a half in. Two minutes and still nobody. Hey, there we go. Hey, Brooka. Hey, Bun Bun. That took a weirdly long time. 2 minutes for anybody to actually come in and start chatting. Hey, Roxanne. Vanna! Don't see enough around here anymore. Hey, Buttercup. Buttercup. Hey, Buttercup. I am not flirting. I'm demanding. Hey, Killface. Hey, Catherine. Buttercup, I assure you, I do not flirt. Ever. Hey, Uncle Buck. Flirt with you, Buttercup and Vanna. In your dreams, maybe. Yeah, yeah, it's a shame. I've read some of his Marvel stuff. Like I read he did like some Wolverine Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine stuff back in the day. And I did read that. I've never actually read the Max, which I really should because yeah, I mean the man was one of the absolute greatest comic artists ever. Yeah, Audacity. Time to shave my head. No, I will not be shaving my head. Your favorite stories of all. Yeah. Yeah, it's one that I really should get around to reading sometime, as never have. Killface Vanny B Cup, Four Corners of My Worship. Hey, pause. Let us love you. You no. Yeah, I haven't actually watched the animated series either. That's something I should. That's something I could do. The comic I'd have to pay. I'd have to find and buy. The Max, yeah, I could find the Max easily. Yeah, that site would have it. Hell, it might have. Who knows? Might be on YouTube at this point. But I still like you if you were worms. Bold of you to assume I like you now, Buttercup. Enter the dog running with the huge collar, and then growing up too huge and called Dinky. What? Hi, ball breaker. Dinky the dog from yesterday. Oh, from my one of my yeah. It's been a while since I watched it. I'm like 3 weeks out, 3 weeks ahead. So I watched that video like 3 weeks ago. So I don't actually really remember. So I've totally forgotten that intro. Put that book in your bag for your buds tomorrow. What book? I mean, I guess you're welcome. I'm not sure. Porky's 1981 film. Mr. Muffin's Defender of the Stars. Sounds cute. Ben gone. Best kind of silly fun. Porky's funny. Don't think I saw. No, Buttercup. Not every day. I will not be here on Friday. I work till 11 on Friday. So. So I don't expect to go live Saturday. So I won't be going over to Chantel's. Watching Ghost Story's dead. It was bad that I did laugh at. I mean, like there were a few good jokes. Some of the jokes were very good. But a lot of them were just like, haha, look how offensive we are. That kind of early 2000s humor. Exactly, Buttercup. We might see a movie in which case I expect it'd be pretty late that I get back, so it'll depend on how I feel. So that Ghost Stories video I watched, it actually had quite a few offensive jokes missing as well. Hey, Shelly. One girl telling her resurrected dead bunny that they can't be together because he's black. And everything. I didn't get my butt back in town until yesterday. Okay, happy. Currently have 2 pans of chicken wings to smash. Chicken wings are good. No, apparently not. No sleepover, apparently. I won't get to visit with BG. Y'all sound super tight. You're let down. Yeah. Double air fryer method. On the plus side, it does mean I'll get to sleep in my own bed. You choose a sleepover with me? Aw. Thanks, but it's not your decision. Soon someone might get jealous. I mean, I'm not sure his opinion matters. No, it's because she has another plan um, for what's it? For Sunday? If I make it blocked. It's true, I do dislike dogs. Just a third. I mean, I assumed what the reference was, and I just decided to play it my own way. Because I do that. If Footy sees the woof woof. Yeah, it means nothing to me. And I don't really care. Just inhaled your wild cherry Pepsi. Heard the ding to flip the wings. So last night, I came across a reaction video to "Take Me Out" by Franz Ferdinand, which is a great song. So like, yeah, sure, I'll see what this person has to say about it. It's a fucking amazing song. I'll see what this person read. And like, it was hilarious because like, basically right off the bat, she, talked about being Lebanese and the fact that Israel uh, bombed her country. And it's like every other fucking reactor out there is like, I don't want to get into politics. I don't want to get political. And then this lady just right off the bat, fuck the IDF. And I appreciated that. I mean, her reasoning for saying it is pretty obvious. But it just amused me because, like, every other music reaction channel avoids getting into politics. And this lady's like, oh, no, 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 no. We're not avoiding it. I'm listening to this song specifically because the band called out the IDF. She listened to it specifically because uh, they called out the IDF. And like at the end, asked for other artists who have criticized the IDF. And it's just so much better when people have courage, When people are willing to have convictions and speak to them. I mean, what else is new, Buttercup? I didn't look in the comments now. Bring up poop with love. As far as that threat goes, Killface, the one thing I would urge you to remember, I can end this stream anytime I want. If you do, we never give you a moment's peace afterwards. I mean, how are you gonna bug me? Stream would be closed, would be turned off. You have no other way of contacting me. What are you gonna do? Email me? I rarely even check my channel email. Fruit fly goes something. I haven't seen fruit flies in months. Since it got cold. I haven't seen it since it started getting cold. I should try to find a pause. Thank you for 8 months. Pause. Not as many as Killface. Yeah. Yeah. Before weather starts warming up, I should see if I can find a garbage can that has a lid. Garbage can I use right now for food waste has no lid. Which would have been why I got fruit flies last summer. Ziploc baggie. Put the waste into a garbage bag. Yeah, something like that might also work. Or it might not. Green Spring Valley soap around the lid. Because we have we actually need to use specific like biodegradable bags for food waste. So like I use compost bags. So like we need to use those for food waste now. See, I'm not totally sure, but I'd be able to get away with like using Ziplocs. I don't know. The best option is just to get a small can that has a lid. Have to be a small garbage can because I get small lids. Hi, Casey. That's Cornwall. Cornwall sucks always. It is above freezing though. Current temperature is a degree. 1 entire degree. Killface! Thank you for 39 months, Killface. Paused everything. Shout out Vinny, B Cup, Unk, and me. $39 months. Dang. That's pretty good. That's a long time. It's over 3 years with you? Yep. It's over 3 years. So that's how long I've had memberships going. Up on the other night. I don't know. I guess just a connection issue. I guess just like YouTube. I think it was a YouTube thing. My internet connection seemed fine. It seemed to be a YouTube thing, where it was just YouTube was having trouble connecting. We're staying connected or something. I don't know. I don't know. It was stupid. YouTube is stupid. Yep. I mean, shit does happen. So. Not actually that big a deal. Hey, Danger Otter. You're about a month and a half late on that. But thank you. I mean, it's not. I never even finished FF7. I am able to get back to FF7. I should get back to it soon. No, I've started Cyberpunk. Because what happened is my old computer, I spilled. Hey, Cranky Boomer. I spilled water on my old computer. The one that I'd been playing FF7 on. And for some reason, I could not get OBS to load. Like, I could not record FF7 on this computer. Like OBS, Streamlabs, I was just getting a blank screen for some reason. Cyberpunk is way better than FF7. I mean, kinda, but never technology. So yeah, it's for some reason I just couldn't get it to work. I am able to get it working now. They sort of released a new version, or re-released another version of FF7. Door dashing today, my phone died as soon as I walk into McDonald's to pick up the order. After I confirmed the order, my phone wouldn't turn back on. Hey, Funny Paws. Right about the FF7 and Cyberpunk. I mean, suppose there were parts of FF7 that made me want to cry. Because it could be pretty tedious sometimes. Jackie. Yeah, what went up? Yeah. Yeah, I'm only up to the pickup. Trying to check like which episode it was. The pickup. Episode episode 8 I start the heist. Episode 10 I finish it because Episode 9, I do the other Life Path prologues. I mean, no spoilers about Jackie. The one thing I will say in Night City, no one gets a happy ending. So yeah, no, I won't spoil anything that happens to regarding Jackie. Won't spoil anything that happens regarding Jackie. Just Night City isn't. Just gonna open Night City. Night City is a terrible place where there's no such thing as a happy ending. Put 70 hours in. I'm doing to do all of it. And shit, 70. I'm way past. I've recorded way past 70 hours so far. Well, maybe not way more, but definitely, like, I've definitely recorded over 70 hours at this point, I think. Need to start that DLC. Fucking DLC alone is like fucking 20 hours. Very good. Phantom Liberty is really good. Yeah, I think I think probably I've recorded probably somewhere around 70 hours. Like what I've recorded of my current playthrough is probably somewhere around 70 hours, maybe even more. Um, and I am like maybe a quarter of the way through. Maybe. Tons of gigs left, tons of story stuff left. Oh yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do basically everything. Gonna do everything and then like show all sorts of different shows, like as many secrets as I can. Going to need to look up guides for all the secrets because there's a lot of them, and a lot of them are like very, very obscure and hard to find. And even with that, there's going to be a lot of shit that I just don't show. This cat one. Yep. I haven't adopted the cat yet. I put out the cat food. I just forgot to go back and pick it back up. Pick the cat back up. Hey, Lagon. Next time I play. Next time I record, I'll grab the cat. Also, there's actually kind of a few cat Easter eggs, or cat secrets. But yeah, some point soon I should probably try to get back to FF7 as well. The thing that's stopping me is that I will need to replay fucking everything up to getting the tiny Bronco. Like however many hours I'd sunk into the game already, I need to like do all that fucking grinding. Would I live in a Final Fantasy house? I mean, depends on what game we're talking, like which Final Fantasy we're talking. But no, I don't think I'd want to live in a Final Fantasy world. I have been thinking that what I could do is like just live streams for Final Fantasy VII to get back to where I was. It'd be a little bit less boring, I think, than just playing on my own. You'd live in Fisherman's Horizon. I'll take a nice, calm, boring world that still has modern technology, including the internet and everything. This world, but a little more boring. Like I would like to live in this world, but slightly more boring. That'd be my ideal. Because the times they are getting a little too interesting. If you know what I mean. All right, good night, Killface. Hope to see you again soon. You're always missed when you don't come by. Talk to her more often if I was on Discord. Yeah, but then I'd have to be on Discord. We all float down here. I don't want to float. Hey, catastrophic spider blunt. Haven't seen my face in forever. Well, I'm here most nights. Notifications don't go. Oh. Well, like I said, I'm here almost every night around this time. 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock Eastern. I don't know what that is for whatever. I don't know what time zone you're in. Is life treating me? Eh. All right. Just remember that I want to check what my most recent YouTube pay was. I'm guessing probably not a whole lot. Yeah, 170 bucks. Yeah. Guess we got a hold of a balloon. Gotta find both my most recent YouTube paycheck and my most recent work paycheck were both $172. Different amount of cents though. Sweet and sour sauce. Gonna put it on some rice. Nice, nice. You know it. Hey, Yoshi. Buttercup, Shelly needs you to name my meal. There you go. Oh yeah, it is Tylenol time. It's a good thing I reminded you to come in, Butter. Come back here. That's one thing. I'm gonna guess some sort of protein. Chicken, maybe. You gonna put chicken with yours? Oh, the Tylenol was it? Oh, it was the Tylenol that you were trying to remind her for. I thought you meant one other thing for your dish. Cook a little with beef before you got the sauce. Beef is good. I do like me some beef. Yep, half beef. Yep. All right, I gotta go pee. Be back in a minute. I'm back. I still got some water left. Oh, need to complain about something. Everyone be quiet. I need to complain about something. So, some of the, for work, it's a work thing. Some of the, like the campaigns that we do, we need to, like, get, we need to sort of set up ahead of time. Got emails from work telling me to get set up for actually 3 different campaigns. On my own fucking time. Which, fuck you. Like, that is such a huge go fuck yourself thing. You need me to do something for my job? You fucking pay me. Tax. Well, no, I mean, it's not anything that's gonna require. It's not gonna be anything that I have to pay for. There's no financial benefit. It's just in my own. It's just something. It's just a few minutes. Yeah, it's each one is gonna take me a few minutes, so it's not a huge deal. It's just a few minutes to sort of log into a couple systems. But like, fuck you for asking me to do it on my own time. You're asking me to do something for work? You should be fucking paying me to do it. It is such bullshit. It's just insulting. Though, speaking of taxes, I really need to go ahead and actually get those filed soon. Email them an invoice for your time. Yeah. I should at least fill out my taxes to see if I get a return or not. Like if it's something where I would have to pay, then I don't need to submit. Hi, Jen. Yeah, if I need to pay, then I don't really need to submit, right? And you'll get in trouble, won't you? I mean, only if they know, only if they look into it. Only if they find out. As long as nobody snitches, I should be fine. I'm joking. I am joking. Project Hail Mary, nope. Might be watching it on Saturday with Chantel. She seems to kind of want to watch it. Set up and user friendly to do your own online. Like for taxes, um, yeah, it can be done online. I don't think it's actually all that complicated. From what I remember, I think I only filed my own taxes once because I'm awful. But from what I remember, it wasn't actually all that complicated. Good uplifting movie. Get back. Well, that sucks, Uncle Buck. Hate those calls. Yeah. He's feeling better. Well, she just got sent to the hospital, so presumably she's not. But hopefully she will start feeling better. Anyway, that Project Hail Mary. As a random note about that Project Hail Mary, elevated heart rate, fever, and urinary tract infection. Ryan Gosling used to live in Cornwall. He went to the same high school I did, though obviously years earlier. Yep. Yeah, CCVS. Yeah, I guess growing up, I guess he split his time between Cornwall and Burlington. High school was actress Toni Collette. Neat. Yeah, I don't know if CC has any other particularly notable alumni. May as well check. Why not? Well, how about Cornwall as a whole? Yeah, Cornwall as a whole doesn't have a whole lot of particularly notable people. Three of the four members of Barstool Profits. Anyone ever listen to Barstool Profits? Unfamiliar? Of course you are. They were active in the 90s. They were 90s Canadian. Like, I mean, like they were Canadian. You know, like no one outside of Canada has ever heard of the Barstool Profits, and a lot of people inside Canada have never heard of the Barstool Profits. Anyone like anyone under the age of 30 in Canada has also never heard of the Barstool Profits. Well, enough for that. My favorite band is Canadian. What music type? Rock. High school used to have a guy that was nicknamed the Red Rocker. Older sister knew that the singer before he became famous would go to battle with the bands in the 1970s. Neat. Yeah, they were just rock band. I never particularly listened to them. I never listened to them myself. It's like I knew who they were, but I never listened to them. Those singers end up singing for the same band at different times, though. Who else? Few hockey players here and there, obviously. And that's about it. Smash all the swings. That is the update. They're fire. Another two on the off waistline. And Wild Sauce to go with those crispy bad boys. I do like some good chicken wings. Sammy Hagar on record, David Lee Roth, paired with that 70s. Huh. Pretty cool. But yeah, the most famous people from Cornwall: Ryan Gosling, Barstool Profits, and a bunch of hockey players. Or a few hockey players, I guess. Also, a bank robber turned author. You know what? Um, that I'm actually pretty. That I actually kind of like. Massive list from your home city. Hey, hamburger eyes. About the Playhouse downtown the Rock Club now. So yeah, Cornwall does not have famous people. Ryan Gosling's the only genuinely, truly famous person to come out of Cornwall. What will you do about the campaign thingy? What campaign thingy? Oh, the for work. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably just fucking suck it up and sign up for it, or like I'll just suck it up and do it. But first, I'm gonna go get some more water. I'll be back in a minute. Their ankles 3 feet lower than a. 3 feet lower than a penis. Anyway, put everything away. Always nice when you're able to put stuff away. Are you selling at Pokemon cards? Confess I find it hard to particularly care. It sort of becomes an issue with books, props, and action figures. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's why That's why even when I start getting it's why even if I start making more money, I'll probably try to be pretty careful with how much stuff I buy, just because space constraints. I actually threw out a bunch of comics when I moved back to Cornwall. Threw out several boxes of comics. Because, like, I didn't. Because, like, you know, don't have a lot of space. And there were comics I was never going to read again. They were never going to be valuable. You know, like, they were modern comics, so they were never going to be valuable. Kept on into that's just. Yeah, I mean, like, as much as I enjoyed Avengers AI, it's not like it was a book that a lot of people were good. It's not like a book people were clamoring for. Yeah, like that was not a series that was ever going to be a valuable. Watching Invincible right now. Yeah, like that was I was never going to be able to sell that for money. That have no comics. Think of the children. They can go to a damn library. So I kept the comics that. Some of my covers are worth good cash. Good cash. Like I kept the comics that I care about. You know, like all the creator-owned comics, like all my Image and Aftershock comics. And you know, a few Marvel runs. You know, the Vision, you know, Tom King Vision series. Pretty sure I kept all of the Wilson Ms. Marvel run. Spawn stack ain't ever going anywhere. It comes to the a lot of libraries carry a lot of public libraries carry comics. There's a lot of like most public libraries do have comics. Hey, Lori. Honk was good. Yeah, I mean, like I've like for Image, I'm talking like The Wicked and the Divine, Pretty Deadly, Bitch Planet. Um, your local one doesn't. So your local library sucks ass then. You know, like 2010s Image comics, and even then, just a handful of them. Spotlight on Marvel Starjammers, two-part intro mini. I believe I did read that through completely legal means, but I don't really remember it very well. and how libraries work in capitalist America. I suppose U.S. Yeah. But even then, I'd expect that a lot of public libraries would still have it. We'll have some impacted in New Sleeves and Board. Man, I don't even remember what comics I ended up keeping. Hi, Rudolph. What do you get when you cross a Pegasus with a unicorn? A Pegasus unicorn sine theta. I don't get it. Why did the pony get an F on his report? He was a little. That's not the joke. Like, that doesn't make sense. Sore throat caused him to get an F on his report? That doesn't even make sense. Hey, Specs. Like, why was the pony coughing? Because he was a little hoarse. Yeah? Oral report. Something would make sense. Even then, it's not a very good one. Like, even if we make it an oral report, it doesn't really make much sense. Because, like, I don't think the pony would be fail just for having a sore throat during an oral report. Really a conversation around it, though, very funny. I will admit I do sometimes have a tendency to overthink things. The other night I watched My Little Pony: Legend of Everfree, and on that one I there were a few points where I like went way too like way too into like that doesn't make sense. This silly cartoon doesn't make sense. Darn it! Why was the Star Bear not allowed into the R-rated movie? Because he was an Ursa Minor. It was Rainbow Dash when she fell in love on Cloud 9. Actually, I think she was in. I think she was probably in Applejack's bed. No, it's still My Little Pony jokes. It's actually still My Little Pony jokes. There was an early episode of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic that featured an Ursa Minor. Moody Dark Crusaders. Ursa Major is a great bear constellation. Yeah, so well, yeah, like there's Ursa Major and there's Ursa Minor. They're two like they're two what's they're called? Little Dipper is Ursa Minor, isn't it? Or Big Dipper. Big Dipper is Ursa Minor, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, they had like a thing where it's kind of hard to explain, but like as a big ass bear that looked like it was made of stars. Like it was like just like star all like covered in stars and starlight and shit. Oddly specific, but I love it. I mean, it could be. That show could be weird at times. But they liked to have fun. I object to that one. Pinkie Pie would never shop at Walmart. She's all about supporting local businesses. Good night, Catherine. Yeah, Pinkie Pie would be all about supporting local businesses. She wouldn't shop at Walmart. Like Walmart, too impersonal. You know, Walmart's just so impersonal. She'd be all about like going to local businesses, getting to know the shop owners, and building relationships with them, so that and you know becoming their friends. John Deere litter. For some reason, when you said Rudy, 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 for some reason, what popped into my mind was a bit from was Franz Ferdinand, Ruby, 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 Ruby. My brain's looking. They're very, very, very. No, not Franz. Was it Franz Ferdinand? I don't think Franz Ferdinand. Fratellis? No. No, a different. Kaiser Chiefs. Thinking of it made me think of a Kaiser Chiefs song. They're very, they're very bad My Little Pony specific jokes. Some of these are just, some of them are like, some of them barely qualify as jokes at all. But they are very My Little Pony. It's like Big Mac, Big Macintosh. Applejack's brother is named Big Mac, Big Macintosh, or Big Mac for short. Yep. What's funny about Big Mac, like, the joke goes that all he ever says is, yep, and maybe occasionally, nope. But he actually does get a fair number of episodes where he does get multiple lines, where he does speak quite a bit. Like, he actually does get a fair number of episodes where he is allowed to actually speak. I mean, shit, his first episode. Like the first episode where he appeared, he had a few lines. But then he just delivered that yep in a way that just like even I guess even the writers fell in love with. That sort of became his catchphrase after that. Yeah, just kind of funny. I forgot, like I've like doing my rewatch. I'd forgotten how many episodes he actually does actually speak in. I'm on season 7 now of my rewatch. So I am tragically getting close to the end of my Friendship is Magic rewatch. Just 3 seasons left. That's when I play through. There's so many. Some recruits. Where do I start? Give me a second. Here's the first video. For some reason, first game, 3 videos. Second game, 5. Third game, back to 3. Apparently, the re-up just took us a long time to get through. I don't know why, but apparently we just took it just took us a while to get through uh, the re-up. Despite the fact that I'm pretty sure it actually had fewer endings than the first game. Anyway, I will say, Shelly, content warning, everything. No, I might have. Oh shit! I'm missing an episode actually. Should I watch from the beginning? Hey, Atman. Shit, I think I might have actually missed an episode of one of the streams in my playlist. Well, poop. I might have to go back and fix that. Dang it. Try to do that tonight after the stream. But yeah, content warning, literally all of them. Literally every content warning possible. It is a deeply fucked up game. Yes, sexual assault, suicide, murder, white nationalism somehow. Discussions of pedophilia. Yeah, it's all the content warnings. Child abuse, yep. Somewhat inappropriate use of a Cookie Monster magnet. Not dirty, not dirty use, not like perverted use, just like yeah, nothing like dirty or perverted or anything, just intrigued. Yeah. When you watch the intro, you'll know what I mean. When you watch the game's intro, you'll know what I mean. Like, it's being used for its proper purpose as a fridge magnet. It's just done popcorn tonight for you. And yeah, I will need to go back through my all my videos. I will need to go back through all my lives to because I'm missing like one or two. Oh, and there doesn't seem to be a way to jump pages or to. Filter. There we go. That works. Hmm. Did I just put the playlist out of order then? No. Hey, Henry. I am a. I mean, I enjoyed Friendship's Magic. I'm a brony. Film yourself with your phone while you play FF7 at an upload. I mean, I could. I mean, I could just honestly, I could just record myself with my camera on my phone on my computer while I do it. And I might do that to get caught back up to where it stopped, to where I stopped with it. Oh no, there it is. Did I go right into the? Oh, that's why. That's what was throwing me off. Oh, yeah, that's weird. Descriptive. Yeah, so what I'm thinking for my Final Fantasy VII Let's Play, I might like do some streams while I get caught up to where I had left off. Hi, Tony Fairy. Because playing through it on my own would just be super fucking boring. Anyway, I'm actually gonna get going now. thanks for watching. And good night, everybody.